So, in the US, women definitely do not experience health equity when it comes to health education and access. This can be observed from the recent Supreme Court ruling to overturn Roe v. Wade and the threats that this would pose to maternal and neonatal health. In the US, we often face threats to our body sovereignty and reproductive rights, and there are lots of stigmas against birth control and other contraceptive methods that disproportionately affect women. So, while I have not been able to directly observe women's health in Italy, I've noticed some trends when it comes to women's role in society that can translate to healthcare very easily. So typically in Italy, I think women have more a traditional role still of being more of a caretaker or just being more submissive to men. And this can be observed when men typically walk in front of women in couples. And I've noticed this myself while walking around different cities. Men definitely do not walk out of the way, while women always kind of move themselves out of the way. And so during the pandemic, when it comes to healthcare specifically, during the pandemic, women faced the brunt of lockdown consequences, including domestic violence and economic insecurity. And there are still issues in Italy that are taboo, such as gender-specific medicine and family planning clinics, abortions, etc. So, while abortions are legal in Italy, doctors can still refuse to perform them because of conscientious objection. And travel objections during the pandemic made these even more difficult to obtain. However, there has been some progress. So in 2019, a hospital in Milan opened to be exclusively dedicated to women's health, gynecological, and pediatric vocations. So there have been efforts in more recent years to provide services to vulnerable populations in Italy.